Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thanks for stopping by my blog and my YouTube channel today. I have some really fun embellishments to share with you today. I'm pretty sure that you haven't seen anything like it before. There's some really fun embellishments that I made with my Spellbinders, Platinum 6 machine, and the Birds of a Feather die. And it's really hard to see on here, but there are just 2 leaves on this die. And this is a steel ruled die, so it can cut pretty much anything that you want it to cut. And it will cut several layers of paper. But today I am going to show you embellishments that I made with foam and fabric. I haven't even used this to cut paper yet. I will get to that, but right now I just want to show you these feather embellishments that I made. And what I did, just to show you to get started, I had some fabric, and it just so happens that I have fabric and pattern paper made, or I guess not made, but designed by the same company, designed by Bella Boulevard. So I realized that that's probably not the case with a lot of you, but you can use, of course, any fabric and any paper to create the project that we're going to create today. So when you cut the fabric, you'll obviously get, there's 2 feathers on each die, but initially I thought that I just wanted to use the fabric, and then once I cut it, I decided that it didn't have quite enough bulk for the project that I wanted to do with it. It just didn't. And so I know that there's a lot of different ways that you can make the fabric harder, more stiff. But I'll show you the way that I came up with, just because this was what I had in my office and I really, really like how they turned out. So what I did was I just took a fabric feather, and then I cut some more feathers out of fun foam. And this is, you can see I've already used this, but I bought big sheets of this, a whole package of it actually, on Amazon. And I chose white because I didn't want it to show through on any project that I was working on, and white is perfect for this project. And in fact, I wouldn't recommend any other color unless you want it to be seen, I guess, because it will show through. So all I did was I took a fabric feather and my fun foam feather, and I just put a tiny bit of adhesive. It doesn't take very much at all. I just needed something to hold it in place for just a few minutes, because after I got it this far, I ran it through my sewing machine, and this is the result. And I may have gotten a little bit carried away. You guys are gonna laugh, but I got a little carried away making these feathers because I think they are so cute. So watch for these. I think that you'll see them in future projects too, because I may have made way too many of them. So I thought that it would be fun to show you how you can use these feathers as an embellishment on a scrapbook page. So I've pulled obviously some coordinating pattern paper. These are older papers. They're from the Snapshots collection by Bella Boulevard, and they are, it doesn't say the date, but they're at least probably 3 years old, 2 years old. Anyway, I love this collection, and I obviously have not parted with it because I do love it. So I'm just gonna start this is kind of what I'm thinking. I know that I use this basic design or sketch quite a bit, but that's okay. Once you find something that works for you, I say run with it. So I'm just going to build a few layers here. And I'm just going to put this strip right across the middle of my white cardstock here. And then I'm going to add this green. And then I'm going to adhere that to my cards, or to my pattern paper base. And to make this stand out just a little bit, I'm just going to take a black pen and just go around the edge. And I'm not being careful, I'm not paying special attention to how far or to how close I am to the edge. I just want it to go right around the edge. And I'm using these two photos of two of my kids and my nephew. And I have my journaling pre-printed, and it's gonna go down here somewhere. And I just wanted these feathers. They're obviously have a lot of texture and a lot of dimension, but I'm thinking they can just go in a cluster right over here. And in fact, I'm going to tie these together. So before I adhere those, though, I do want to make sure that before I glue anything else down, I want to make sure that I have my embellishments in place. So I'm thinking something like this. I have this journaling card, and I'm actually not going to use this bottom half, so I'm just going to cut that off. I cut around this part of the way with an X-Acto knife to make kind of a paper clip. And I'm just going to tuck that right in there. And then I've also got this tab that says Dream Big. So I'm thinking that's just going to go right in there. And then to balance out, obviously I've got kind of a bigger embellishment cluster over here. I want to balance that out just a little bit with a little bit of embellishment over here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start adhering things. And I'm going to go over here and just embellish with a few stickers from the sticker sheet. I love these photo corners. I'm not going to put them actually on top of the photo. I just like that little pop of color around. Just kind of around the edge of the photo. I'm going to take this cute border sticker and put it here along the bottom of my journaling. I like this True Story sticker. Just going to kind of tuck that behind the feathers there. Okay, and the finishing touch on this layout, I want to do just a little bit of, just sprinkle a little bit of ink. I don't, however, want ink on my feathers or my photos. So I'm going to take this paper towel here and just lay it here over my photos. I have several different colors of ink, spray ink that I'm going to use. We've got a navy. This one's an older Mr. Huey's called a Piglet. This is a mustard and teal. And of course these three are Heidi Swap. So I'm going to start with the teal. And I want the majority of my ink to stay in this area up here and right down here. Of course it doesn't always work that way with spray ink, but that's okay. That's kind of what it's about and why I like it is because of just the random splash of color that it gives. And with that, I'm going to call this one finished. So thank you for stopping by today. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Make sure and let me know in the comments if, you know, these kind of different embellishments are something that you'd like to see on my YouTube channel. I'd be happy to create more videos headed in that direction if I know that that's what you guys like to see. So just let me know in the comments. Also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And I think that's everything for today. Thanks for stopping by again. I'll see you soon.